I, Yemoja Biobaku, I'm neither a Christian nor a Muslim.
Okay.
I'm not an idol worshipper. I don't bow down for any deity. But I'm a spirit in human's form.
Okay.
I'm a spiritualist.
Okay.
So, and one thing I've learned, one thing I've understood about our people in this part of the world, African, Yoruba, at large, our people are too religious.
Okay.
They are too religious. Even our people, they are more religious than the people who introduced the religion to us. So that is I too know.
Okay.
That's what is killing our people. No job. So many people are forced to be doing evil. So many youth, I know, doing ritualists, using something to sleep with innocent girls to take away their glory. It's barbaric. God is not happy with that.
He's not happy with that at all.
If you look at it today, sometimes it saddens my heart when I will be seeing our own kings, the people who are meant to be our leading light. Some of them, they are still bearing foreign name. You will be seeing Yoruba king, they will be calling themselves some Rashid, Abdullah, Jamiu, Matthew, Oba Matthew, Oba Emmanuel.
So all these things, they are not supposed to be?
It's, you know, they are gods, they are ancestors. They are not happy with them. But, you know, for you to see the issue of no unity, they are now comparing Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò with Chief Sunday Igboho just to cause another calamity. Someone who has been there for us for over 28 years. You are comparing with someone who just stood up for us. The best thing is just to be appreciating and encourage all of them.
Hello everyone, welcome again to Legit TV. My name is Abisola Alawode, and today we have a special guest. So when I say special, I mean special in every sense of the word. We are here to speak with Yemoja, the representative of water spirits, all the water spirits here on earth. Sir, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So please introduce yourself to the people watching.
Yeah, thank you. My name is Yemoja Biobaku. I was born and bred in Lagos, but I'm originally from Ogun State, Abeokuta precisely.
Abeokuta precisely.
Yes.
So Yemoja Biobaku.
Yes.
You understand that that name is a very special. When I said special, I meant it.
I understand.
I meant it in every way. So why are you called Yemoja?
Thank you. I'm called Yemoja because I'm from water. And people who are calling me Yemoja, they know who I am, physically and spiritually. I know you cannot call yourself what you are not. That can cost you your life. So being called Yemoja, it's more spiritual than physical. Okay. And I was sent from spiritual world for a purpose because I've known myself before I was born. Before you were born? Yeah, so I have a purpose of coming to this physical world. And I believe my purpose shall be accomplished by Eledumare. By Eledumare.
Okay, so when you say Yemoja, do you mean Yemoja, the water goddess, the mermaid?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You know, one thing in this life, I'm called Yemoja because I'm from water. I'm from water. And people who are calling me Yemoja, they know who I am. They know who you are. So physically and spiritually. And you know, you cannot call yourself what you are not. That can cost you your life. So being called Yemoja, it's beyond physical. Okay. And I was sent from spiritual world to this part of the world for a purpose. So I believe my purpose shall be accomplished by Eledumare. By Eledumare. Yes.
This is very interesting. It's very interesting because you are a man.
Yes.
And you are called Yemoja, and you've explained that you have a purpose.
Yes.
So what exactly is this purpose?
Thank you. My purpose of coming to this world is to come and preach love, unity, togetherness among our royal fathers in Yoruba land. Okay. Without their unity, without their togetherness, they will find it difficult to achieve a common goal. Okay. What do I mean by that? If we look at it today in Yoruba land, we don't have something like Yoruba Council of Obas. We only have Lagos State Council of Obas, Osun State Council of Obas, Ondo State Council of Obas, the same thing in Ogun. But by now we should have something like Yoruba Council of Obas.
General Council, all the Obas in Yoruba.
All the paramount rulers.
Paramount rulers.
Okay. That they will be going to Ile-Ife for a meeting that concerns Yoruba race at large. Okay. But we don't have a leader. That is our problem. There is no leader because all of them, they are fighting over superiority. By now, our paramount ruler should be going to Ile-Ife.
Okay.
Anyone who is sitting on that throne of Ooni is the number one.
Okay.
But because of they are fighting over superiority, I cannot do this, I cannot do that. And bet me, if you fail to honor someone who is meant to be our leader, you will be compelled to give that honor to someone who is not up to his standard. If Yoruba should continue the way they are doing presently now, I can bet it with you, a time will come out of 100% of Yoruba kings, 80% they will be using Lawani. And they will be answerable to someone who is not as powerful as Ooni.
Okay.
It's something that we are foreseeing in spiritual world. I'm a spiritualist. So that's the reason why I was sent that Yemoja go to the world.
Go to the world. Okay. So
and secondly, our royal fathers, they have vital roles
to play
in our lives.
Okay.
They are the representative of Yoruba, physically and spiritually. So they are very, very important. We need to honor them. So without their unity, without their cordial relationship, Yoruba will never regain their lost glory. And because of their failure to play their fatherly role in our people's life, that is why many youth of nowadays in Southwest, we have so many people that they've graduated. They've graduated, but they don't have a job.
They don't have jobs.
No job. So many people are forced to be doing evil. So many youth, I know, doing ritualists, using something to sleep with innocent girls to take away their glory. It's barbaric. God is not happy with that.
He's not happy with that at all.
Why everybody, they are aiming that they want to leave this country, they want to do this, they want to do that. If the Western people didn't plan for their country, where will we go? But I've never heard, I have never seen a Western man using something to sleep with innocent girls to take away his glory, our glory. I have never seen or heard where a Western man cutting someone's head for ritual. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
They won't do that because their own fathers, their own leaders, they had stood up for them
to correct all the things that are
Yes,
wrong.
so that's why they are enjoying today.
So this is why you feel the royal fathers
Yes,
should do the same.
thank you. So, but instead for our royal fathers to think of way out, they are fighting over superiority. And secondly, one of the major things that is affecting Yoruba, religion.
Religion. Okay.
Religion has damaged and destroyed so many things in our land, but people don't understand. What do I mean by that?
Okay.
If you look at it today, it will be you find it difficult for a Muslim king and Christian king to come together and think of way out.
Forgetting their religion.
Yeah, it will be very difficult because if you are a Muslim king and you come up with a good idea that will benefit our race, the Christian king might be saying that your agenda is after Christian. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
And if the Christian king comes up with good idea, the Muslim king will be saying that his agenda to destroy Muslim.
And this should not be the case.
And so, how to fix this? It's very simple. Our elders, our leaders, our royal fathers, they should have one way of communicating with Eledumare. In olden days, if something went wrong, people will go and visit Babalawo. Babalawo, they are the followers of Orunmila. Orunmila is the representative intermediary between us and Eledumare. So we have our own institution before the foreign religion came. So being our leader, your primary assignment is to protect our institution, is to value what is ours, is to encourage your followers. But our leaders, our royal fathers, they have been misled by foreign religion, foreign culture, foreign tradition. So who will now lead our people? That should be a question we should be asking ourselves. When our leaders who are meant to lead us, they have been misled and they are not ready to amend and to redeem our own culture, our own religion. So automatically there's no future for Yoruba race. If they should continue, no future. I'm telling you the fact, because we are foreseeing it. It will surely come to pass.
As a spiritualist,
yes. So, and secondly, if you look at it today, sometimes it saddens my heart when I will be seeing our own kings, the people who are meant to be our leading light. Some of them, they are still bearing foreign name. You will be seeing Yoruba king, they will be calling themselves some Rashid, Abdullah, Jamiu, Matthew, Oba Matthew, Oba Emmanuel.
So all these things, they are not supposed to be?
It's, they are gods, they are ancestors. They are not happy with them.
They are not, okay.
I'm telling you fact.
So what kind of name should they be bearing?
Our Yoruba name,
okay.
Have you ever heard or seen a Western leader like maybe Queen Elizabeth or royal family or Italian royal family will be bearing Arab name? It will never happen. Why? They know what they are doing. They value what is theirs. Have you ever heard or seen a Arabic leader, maybe Saudi Arabia or Dubai or Qatar, their leader, their crown prince be bearing Emmanuel, Joshua, or bearing Adebayo or Kunle? They will never do that.
Okay.
Go to China, same thing. Go to India. Why? Those are the people we refer as leaders. They are leading their people. But here we are, our own leader, they don't know who they are. And they believe they know everything. If you know what is right, if you know everything, then you should have known that you are killing your culture, you are killing your heritage. Are you with me? So I'm using this opportunity to tell our royal fathers that they need to embrace, to promote what is ours. They should lead us to the rightful path. They can still amend. What you don't know, you don't know it. No matter how big you are. Okay. If you don't know something, so they don't know. If they had known, they won't be doing it. So may Eledumare help us. Okay, so you've just explained what your purpose is. Yes. So what are the steps you've taken now, like personally, in your own capacity, to fulfill this purpose? Thank you, sir. I've taken so many steps, but I will only tell you the few ones. Okay. In 2009, yes, 2009, I was with my spiritual people. We were just talking, and they told me that Yemoja, they are sending me to the Oniru Palace, the Oniru Kingdom, that to go and deliver a message to the royal fathers. So, and the message is not about Yoruba. It's only concerning the Iru Kingdom and its relationship with water and what can be done. So I went. So when I got to the palace, I was denied of seeing the king. I've tried all my best, but I could not see him. So I later met the spiritual head of that Oniru Kingdom. So through the person, I met the king's son. And the king's son's name is Prince Tijani Oniru. Okay. So Prince Tijani Oniru and I spoke at length. So I was very happy of meeting him. I thought I could see his father, through him, so I can deliver the message. But all no avail. Okay. So I later forwent the area because there is a time for everything in spiritual world. Okay. So when the time has come, they said I should stop going there, and I forwent the side. So in 2019, 10 years after I was sent there, the king died. And a few months later, the things I was sent to deliver to tell the king, yes, started manifesting. We are foreseeing it that the king's son will never succeed him. We are foreseeing him that if care is not taken, Oniru family, that is Dowu, it might be the last person that will be crowned as a king in the Iru Kingdom. Because he needed to have do some necessary things before he died. But when I went there, I was denied to see him. Why? Because I'm not a billionaire. I'm not in their campus. And one thing in Nigeria, and that thing will be the beginning of downfall of Yoruba people, Yoruba race, our elders. Once you choose your position as our leader ahead of your race, you are a failure. Once you choose your campus ahead of your race, you are a failure. Because everybody cannot be in your campus. Are you with me?
Yeah.
And everybody cannot be our leader. So that is why we only have few people to lead the many people.
To lead the many people.
So the few people who choose to lead us, they are now selecting themselves that he is not in our society. We cannot listen. What does he know? This young boy. And they are forgetting that nobody has monopoly of wisdom. So if the Oba Oniru had given me an audience when I went there, all this thing that is happened to his family, it wouldn't have happened because he would have done the necessary things.
Okay.
Are you getting my point?
Yes, yes.
So that is one side. And in 2019 again, my spiritual people, we were just normal team having a conversation, and they said Yemoja, they are sending me to the few prominent Yoruba elders.
Okay.
And immediately I started working on that. So I've spent money, I've traveled here and there just to see the people I was sent to. But you won't believe, the same thing that happened to me in 2009 when I went to New Kingdom is the same thing that happened to me. They didn't give me the attention. When I got to the palace, they are telling me that I should tell them, the people I met, they say I should tell them the message that what is so special. I just smile. Why? Because when some people, once they see me, maybe they thought I'm an idol worshipper. I'm not an idol worshipper. I don't bow down for any deity. I'm a spirit in woman's form.
In human form.
Yes. So, see me in your palace. It's a great honor for you. Because our leaders, they have chosen to be more physical than spiritual. Because the perfect step they should have done or they should have taken is to consult Ifa. Who is this young man? Call himself Yemoja. Ifa will speak to them. That Yemoja, so. No, they will know.
They will know, okay.
If you are seeing something that is strange, the best thing for you is to consult. And the right channel to know more about me is to consult Ifa. So because of their negligence, I was unable to leave the world the last day of 2020. What do I mean?
Okay.
In 2019, when my spirit told me that I should go and deliver the message to Yoruba elders, and they told me that my time will be expired on earth the last day of 2020. So I was very, very excited.
You were very excited to when you say expired, do you mean leave the world?
Yes.
As in death, you go.
Yes, of course.
And you were excited. Why?
Yeah, because I know where I'm going. I know where I come from. I know
you
where I am.
You were returning back
to my kingdom.
To your kingdom.
Are you with me?
Yes.
So I was very, very excited.
Okay.
I was eager. One reason I was spending money to see the people I was sent to. Let me just deliver this message.
So you can go.
I can go back. My job is to just show them what can be done.
Okay.
Show them the way. Lay the foundation, and they will continue for where I stop.
Okay.
Because I have so many things to do
back
in my empire.
Your empire. Your spiritual empire.
Yes.
Not the one here.
No. I don't have any empire here.
Okay, but this is 2021. You're still here.
Yes, because I was unable to see them.
Okay.
So, and 2019 late, before entering 2020, so my spirit came that Yemoja, because they gave me the assignment January 2019. So, October 2019, my spirit visited me that Yemoja, I need to start working on plan B. Okay. And what was the plan B? I need to have a child. So having a child will give me opportunity, privilege to live longer. So I can train my child.
To continue in.
Yes, so I can. Are you getting my point? So late last year, I had a child. Last year, I quickly acted on that to fulfill my purpose. And even without delivering the message, I would have left the last day of 2020. But because I don't want to be a failure before a lady marry and my spiritual people who sent me to this world.
Okay.
That was why I decided to work on the plan B.
The plan B.
Yeah.
The plan B being
having a child.
Having a child. Okay.
So I just hope my voice will be heard. I'm here to help. You know, when you are choosing your position, your campus ahead of your race, you are placing a great danger ahead of that your race.
Okay.
Are you with me now? So you cannot expect someone like me, the representative of water spirit, Yemoja, to be in your campus or to be so desperate to join you before delivering my message. Because I'm not seeking for your help. I'm not asking you to give me money. You don't have anything to offer me. But I'm the one here trying to help and secure your future.
Secure your future.
Thank you.
Interesting. This conversation is very, very interesting. So is there any consequence if you don't fulfill this purpose? You've spoken about it. You've spoken about the steps you've taken to fulfill this purpose. So is there any consequence, or are there any consequences if you do not fulfill this purpose?
Yes, there is.
Okay, so what are these? Can you share?
Thank you. Let me tell you one thing. Before I was sent to this world, Yoruba gods, Yoruba ancestors, they came to our world to seek for help because they are foreseeing the future of their people, that they will perish. They will be overpowered by minority people. And Yoruba culture, the crown, everything will be gone. So they don't want their legacy to just vanish. So they sought for our help. So my spiritual mother accepted to help them. That was why I was sent.
That's why you were sent
to this physical world.
Okay.
So the people whose gods, the people whose ancestors sought for my people's help. And now I'm here to deliver the message, and they now refuse to listen to me. So without being told, my brother, without being immodest, the doom that is ahead of Yoruba will consume them. No amount of fasting, no amount of prayer, no amount of sacrifice, no amount of warriors they think they have, it will never avert the calamity. So the only solution for them, just listen, hear my word. That is just it. And I do tell people one thing: no matter how big, no matter how powerful, no matter how great you are and you think you are, what you don't know, my brother, that thing that you don't know is bigger than you.
It's bigger than you. So permit me to ask this: are you saying you're here to save the Yoruba race from impending doom?
Yes, by the support of their leaders.
Okay.
A tree cannot make a forest.
Okay.
Are you getting my point? If you are here to help me and I refuse you to do your job, you won't be able to help me. So I'm here to help. So I cannot help them without helping themselves.
Helping themselves.
I'm not asking them to give me money. I'm not a beggar. So that's just the fact. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So now you mentioned that you don't bow down to any deity. You don't bow down to any idol. So are you a Christian, a Muslim, or a traditionalist? Or can you explain?
Thank you. I don't like talking about religion, but since you have asked,
yes, please.
I'm not here to castigate anybody.
Okay.
But the fact will still remain. I, Yemoja Biobaku, I'm neither a Christian nor a Muslim.
Okay.
I'm not an idol worshiper. I don't bow down for any deity, but I'm a spirit in human's form.
Okay.
I'm a spiritualist. Okay. So, and one thing I've learned, one thing I've understood about our people in this part of the world, African, Yoruba, at large, our people are too religious.
Okay.
They are too religious. Even our people, they are more religious than the people who introduced the religion to us. So that is I too know.
Okay.
That's what is killing our people. The Western people, let me tell you the difference between the Western people and black people. We black, we are too religious. Oh, they are too religious because I'm not among them.
Okay.
They are too religious.
Okay.
Are you getting my point? But the Western people, they are more spiritual than being religious.
Okay.
Because the Western people know that spirituality is above, is ahead, and is superior to religion. How far you will go in life, your spiritual life will determine how far you will go. And without spiritual family, without spiritual connection, you are a nobody. You are just like a paper. So, but the Western people, they know that.
Okay.
That's why they are making use of the four elemental beings. But why our people, they are busy promoting religion.
Okay.
Let me give one example. Many people today, they are practicing foreign religion. Out of 100%, 80% of the people who are practicing foreign religion, they became the Christian or Muslim simply because of they are looking for solution to their life. And yet, nothing meaningful is happening to their life. But the only 20% out of the 100 who are practicing foreign religion and things are going well for them.
Practicing the traditional religion?
No, foreign religion.
Okay. Okay.
The 20% who are practicing foreign religion and things are going well for them. Why? Because they are more spiritual than physical. Are you getting my point?
Okay.
So they value their spiritual life. So their spirituality is on. That is why they are succeeding in this physical world. But the remaining 80%, from one mountain to another, for fasting, everything, nothing meaningful is happening. Because they are not active spiritually.
Okay.
And the most dangerous thing in man's life is when you don't know who you are. If you don't know yourself, you are a dead human being. So you need to know yourself.
Okay.
And let me use this opportunity to tell you that there is a difference between being a pastor and being a spiritualist.
What's the difference?
Thank you. Anybody can go to Bible school and study Bible and you will become pastor.
And you know, you claim that you heard the voice.
And you are a pastor.
Okay.
That doesn't mean you are a spiritualist.
Okay.
Anybody can go to Ilé-Kéwú and study Quran and will become Afa. That doesn't mean he is a spiritualist.
Okay.
Anybody can go to Babalawo and study Ifa. That doesn't mean he is a spiritualist. Spirituality is one body.
Okay.
While religion is one body.
Okay.
And but we are missing. Yes.
Okay.
Are you getting my point? So until we start appreciating what is ours, you know, the Western people, God sent their Messiah to them. Jesus Christ was sent to the Western people.
Okay.
In European, America, Australia, they are one family. Anobi was sent to the Arab people. Thank you. And they are following him, and things are going well for them. Buddha was sent to the Chinese, Chinko, all this Chinese, Japan, South Korea, North Korea, their own family. Buddha was sent to them. Hare Krishna was sent to the India, and they are following him, and things are going beautiful well for them. God also sent our own Messiah to us.
Our own Messiah.
Yes. Okay. Who is our Messiah? Is Orunmila. Orunmila is the intermediary between us and Eledumare. Who are the people who are the followers of Orunmila? Babalawo. Babalawos. That's why we never see a Babalawo wearing black. Have you ever heard this is a shrine of Orunmila? They have shrine of Ogun, Shango, Oya, Obatala. Yes. Have you ever heard of this, a shrine of Orunmila? No, he's not the deity. He's our Messiah. He's in the same position, the same Jesus Christ and not be Buddha.
So Orunmila and Jesus and all
they are
the same category.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Are you getting my point?
Yes.
But because our leaders, they have been misled by foreign religion, foreign culture, like I said earlier. That is why we don't know who we are. And that is why we are where we are today. So until we start embracing what is ours. Like I said earlier, God didn't create religion. He only created 4 elemental beings.
What are these elemental beings?
Thank you. Water, air, earth, and fire.
Okay.
Like for me now, I'm from water.
Okay.
Are you getting my point? And when I'm done on this physical world, I'm going back to the water.
Okay.
Are you with me? I'm going back to where I come from. And secondly, why the Western people, they are busy making use of power of 4 elemental beings, we are busy. It's either we'll be idol worshipper or religious worshipper. And there's no difference. You that you are a religious worshipper and you are insulting someone that is an idol worshipper. What is the difference? You are in the same category.
Same category.
Let me give you small something about what is happening in spiritual world.
Okay.
Few blacks, Africa generally, who have the opportunity to seek power from our kingdom, which is water.
Okay.
It's either from sea, from river, or from ocean. We have their record. But the point is this: do you know what they only ask when they come?
What do they ask for?
Thank you. Wealth. Black people, wealth, power to dominate over their people, power to control their people, power that wherever they are talking, people should not argue with them, power to rule over their people. Power, money, power, money. That is only thing for you to see the level of stupidity of black people.
Okay. So when whites come,
Western people, they seek for wisdom. They seek for power to invent, to be creative. They seek for power that they want their citizens, we should give them ability to be creative through dream. They carry their race along. Are you getting my point? But no black person has ever spoken about his race.
He said it's their individual
money, power. I want to rule the country. I want to rule the world. I want to be number one among my race.
And that's the difference between us. And
so the white people will continue to rule the world, to manipulate blacks' life, because we lost our identity.
Interesting.
Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
So until we start appreciating what is ours, may Eledumare help us.
Help us.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. Okay, so Yemoja, what do you think about the insecurity in Yoruba land, in the southwest? We've been having recent cases of a lot of things have been happening.
Yeah.
And how do you think this problem can be solved once and for all?
Thank you, sir. Firstly, Yoruba problems, the people who are responsible for it, our leaders, our elders, and our royal fathers.
How so?
Thank you. Only Yoruba leaders will play politics over their people's life, their own people. Only Yoruba leaders will not value their own people. Only Yoruba leaders and elders will dehumanize their own person just to be appreciated by another race. Only Yoruba leaders will condemn their people because of their selfish ambition for another race to see them that yes, you are for us. So you are not a leader. You are not meant to call our leader, because you are not there for the sake of the innocent people. You are there for your own selfish interest. So now people are now shouting Fulani this and the X-Men, they are attacking. They are not our problem. Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò Lógbónfẹ́ is trying his best. I watched a video recently when one of my boys showed me that someone is saying that Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò is a coward. They don't know what they are saying.
That's not the case at all.
I'm telling you the fact, Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò that I know spiritually is a very powerful person. I loved Yoruba. But you know, for you to see the issue of no unity, they are now comparing Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò with Chief Sunday Igboho just to cause another calamity. Someone who has been there for us for over 28 years. You are comparing with someone who just stood up for us. The best thing is just to be appreciating and encourage all of them. But what is ahead of Yoruba is beyond Chief Sunday Igboho, it's beyond Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò. They cannot do it all alone without the support of our royal fathers. The royal, like I said earlier, you see those royal fathers? Ha, my God. They have major, even if our royal fathers can come together and be one voice, out of 100% of Yoruba problem, 80% have been
solved already.
Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
But because you might be the version of this king, why this one will be the version of this king? So we need to come together to embrace what is ours. Look at it. Was it Fulani elders who told our people not to appreciate us? Was it Fulani elders who told our people that they should play politics ahead of their own people? Was it Fulani? No. So why are you not saying Fulani? Because Fulani elders, they carry their own people along.
Okay.
They don't place anything ahead of their race. Even they place their race ahead of Nigeria. And it is allowed in spiritual world. It is allowed to carry your people along. It is allowed to use your people to conquer the world. It is allowed in spiritual world. Once the people want to conquer, they are fools. It is allowed.
Okay.
If I were a Fulani man or a northern person,
okay,
and I had a message, the same way I have a message for Yoruba elders, I would have seen them. Without being in society, without being billionaire, without using Rolls Royce or Lamborghini or G-Wagon or Range Rover, they will listen to me once it concerns their race. But our own elders here, once you are not in anything, and once you are not a billionaire, they've turned themselves to celebrity leaders. So they only attend to the people who are in their campus or who has made name or make money. So I pity for the future of Yoruba. And I pray Eledumare should secure the future of our people, and our leaders, they should listen to the word of wisdom.
Thank you. Okay, Yemoja, thank you very much for speaking with us. This was very, very interesting.